we're here in San Francisco. I was actually kind of impressed by the fact that my plane that I took from New York to San Francisco was almost totally empty. It was about 30% capacity. I've never seen a first class where there's only about, how can I put it, probably about 50% full even after they let the frequent flyers take over first class. So it's very interesting. We're back in San Francisco. It's a ghost town. Hopefully, I think I saw some sagebrush blowing by me on the way in, but we're at the Modernist. It's a fascinating time, and we have a great group of speakers who are going to be addressing it. Before we get started with this, with the speakers, I just want to talk about the group a little bit. I'm Marty Sakata. I started this group called the Ivy Family Office Network. It was started as a group out of Wharton alums back in 2001 when I started the Wharton Angel Network and the Wharton Investor Network, which was for people doing direct investments in private equity. And that was very successful. We expanded over the years into hedge funds and then into more of a family office group. We've done more than probably close to 400 events at this point in time with more than 50,000 people attending. You know, we're fairly well known. Made a lot of great changes in the last year. We do these hybrid events. We averaged around 400 attendees per event. Last year, we'll have about 350 for this event starting off the year. And given the sudden COVID news, I think that's pretty good. So as I said, interesting times. Hopefully we've got this economic forecasting group discussion at coming in a couple of minutes, and hopefully we'll discuss some of the things that are going on with Fed policy, inflation, energy costs, et cetera. I think I was reading energy costs are up 50% this year. But just want to also, before we get started, talk about our upcoming events. We're going to be back in New York on February 23rd and 24th. We're going to be in Austin, Texas on March 14th and 15th. And then we're going to be back in New York in April, probably around the 18th and 19th. And then we have to be in Dallas in the second to last week of May. So it should be great. So we have some fantastic speakers all day today and tomorrow. A lot of discussions on crypto and blockchain. We'll be talking about fintech and these incredible valuations that some of these firms are getting. So I think as of last note, there's 900 unicorns out there. I was reading that 5 to 10 unicorns a day are being printed. So it's really a different sort of time. And there's no group like our panel that's coming up to discuss the kind of times that we're living in. So I'm gonna let Gary Saka take it away.